Hello and welcome back to another episode of Teaching Partner. Have you ever noticed that the way you helped your child learn their ABC feels completely different from how you might help an older family member figure out a new smartphone? That's because teaching is not one size fits all endeavor. Today we are exploring two different approaches: pedagogy, which is the art of teaching children, and geragogy, the art of teaching older adults. And we are looking at them through the fascinating lens of educational neuroscience, basically what's actually happening inside the brain. Let's start with pedagogy, focused on young learners. A child's brain is like a busy construction site. It's exploding with growth, forming new connections at an incredible rate. The key here is neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to change and wire itself based on experience. For a teacher, this means presenting foundational knowledge, fostering curiosity, and guiding a brain that is still building its core pathways. Think of a primary school teacher using colorful visuals, songs, and hands-on play to teach a math concept. The child's brain is soaking it all up, building the framework for all future learning. The teacher's role is often more directive, providing the structure and environment for this rapid construction. Now let's fast forward. An older adult's brain is different. It's not a construction site anymore. It's a vast, well-organized library. The explosive growth of youth has settled, but what exists is a rich, interconnected network of knowledge and life experience. This is where Geragogy comes in. The principle of neuroplasticity still applies. The brain can learn at any age, but it leverages that existing library. The focus shifts from building new shelves to connecting new information to the shelves already packed with memories, skills, and wisdom. A geragogical approach informed by the neuroscience of the adult brain would connect the new skill directly to that rich internal library. Here are 5 simple tips for teaching older adults based on how their brain learn best. Number 1. Connect new ideas to their lifetime of experience. Number 2. Slow down the pace and allow more time for processing. Number 3. Focus on practical relevance, not just abstract theory. Number 4. Create a collaborative environment where everyone can share. And finally, number 5, prioritize their comfort and build their confidence. By aligning our teaching methods with how the brain naturally learns at different stages of life, we can unlock potential, fuel curiosity, and build bridges of understanding for learners of every age. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope this video is very useful for you. So thank you very much. If you have any question, query, or you need any support for making a decision, don't hesitate to write an email to theteachingpartner@gmail.com. Thank you very much and see you in the next video. Goodbye.